today's video, we're going to show you how to make, create, and pay a payment link using Zaprite. Now, there's two ways to get started. The fastest way is always from your home dashboard to navigate up to the right quick add menu. Or you can navigate over to the Merchant Tools Payment Link section. We go ahead and select that. Now, we don't have any payment links created. We're going to create our first one. So if you head on over to the button here on the right that says New Payment Link, go ahead and select that. And now we're in the payment link creation where you're going to be able to populate all the details of your event or your product that you're creating a payment link for. I'm going to go ahead and fill out this information and then we'll go back and review it. Okay, now that we've filled out all the information on the screen, we're going to go ahead and review everything. So we have our title. In our example, this is a workshop, but you can do this for a product or anything that is you're setting a payment link for. So we got a meetup workshop here. You can upload an image, and the image you're going to be able to see in the preview here in the checkout, and so will the payee. You're going to be able to add a description for the event and in our example or the product here. Now, customer chooses to pay. Sometimes you want to allow your customer to elect to pay what they want, a value for value of sorts. This is where you'll be able to highlight this, and I will show you on the screen now what that checkout would look like. In our example here today, we're going to elect to not allow them to choose what to pay. We're going to charge $12 for this event. You're going to be able to add any taxes you want here. You'll be able to select the currency, Bitcoin, liquid, or any other type of fiat. We're going to go with US dollars here. You're going to have the quantity if there's a maximum amount that they can order. If there's an unlimited amount that you wish for them to be able to order, as you can see here, if you hover, you can just select use 0 and the payee will be able to check out an unlimited amount. These internal notes here are exactly what it is. It's basically notes that only you and your team will be able to see. So I went ahead and put best event. These options here, this is more of a flag. So if you have a product that needs to be fulfilled or you want to let your inventory team know that that product is yet to be fulfilled, then you can go ahead and select this here and post once it's paid. You'll be able to select complete once you fulfill that order. For this example, we're going to go ahead and leave that unchecked. Now, in the customer fields example, we want to be able to collect certain information. If we're mailing a physical product, then we may want their address and phone number. But since this is an event in our example, we're going to only select our name and our email. Now we move down to the payment section, which is selecting what the invoice is going to be able to receive as due to payments. We want an on-chain payment. We want a fiat payment railway, and we want a lightning payment. Now, here at Zaprite, we always want to incentivize people to pay in Bitcoin. So we went ahead and added a premium to the fiat payment, meaning that if they choose to buy this product with fiat, they would have to pay an extra 10%. And you see that applied here. And now we get a preview of what it will look like here. If everything looks correct, we're going to go ahead and select save. And just like that, our payment link has been created. So now you can do a few things with this payment link here. You can actually print this out in case you have a table where you're selling a book or your product and you're at an event. You can have this printed out and sitting basically on the table there. And I'll show you what that looks like here. You can have this there. Or you can embed this on your current website. You can actually change the title of this button here. You can play around with the corners and customize it, and you can get this embed code. This is what it's going to look like on your website. And when anybody clicks that code, that button, they'll be able to be taken to this payment link and be able to finish their payment. We'll show you in future videos how to embed that and how to use that. But for our example today, we want to share this URL. Now, you'll be able to share this URL via email or any way. You can embed it into text. And with this email, they'll be taken to this payment link where they can finish, you can finish the transaction. So we're going to go ahead and navigate over to that link. You're going to see that it's populated here. You're going to see the amount. You're going to see the workshop, all the details that we populated when we created this payment link. And now, as a client, I definitely want to show up to this event for $12. I think it's worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my email in. I'm going to go ahead and put on my name. And I'm going to go ahead and continue. This is where I'm going to see my payment methods. Now, as you can see here, we can pay in Bitcoin on-chain. We can pay a premium of 10% with fiat, or we can pay in Lightning. Now, I want this to instantly settle. I don't want to pay the premium, so I'm going to go ahead and pay this in Lightning. Switch over to my device. I'm going to read the notes here. I'm going to go ahead and verify this transaction. And just like that, this order has now been complete. We see how much we've paid. We see what the Bitcoin rate is, and we see that we've paid in Lightning. We can go ahead and download that receipt right now. But if we, the payee or the customer, wants to head over to our email, we can see that we've received a thank you payment here. And inside that thank you payment, we have all the details we have here. And we also have an invoice here that you can download for yourself to keep for your records. Now, if we navigate back over as the business to Zaprite, we can go ahead and see here that we have a recent order. That recent order was come in with a timestamp, the 12. It's been completed because we didn't have to suggest for fulfillment or let our team know anything. They get a digital version of their purchase. We can go over to view orders to get more detail of our orders. And here we'll be able to see the customer, which we can follow up with. We'll be able to see the title. We'll be able to see the payment link, and we'll be able to see the status of this. We can go into further detail here. And as you can see, you've been able to create a payment link for a product or an event. You've been able to send that out to the public. Somebody has opted in to want to pay for it. They've been able to pay for it in the terms that you chose. And now you have a payment link with somebody who actually paid it, and you can continue to do business.